Attending job interview. Hi Eva. Please take a seat.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
I'm Charles. Would you like to have a glass of water?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thanks for attending the interview today. I'm the Human Resources Manager. We received your application for the post of Sales and Marketing Manager. How did you hear about this position?
I followed news of your company for a while, and I'm very interested in the role based on the job description.
Good. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. I've worked at First Insurance Company for 3 years. I'm currently the Assistant Marketing Manager for life insurance products. I support my direct manager to plan for marketing, pricing, and promotion strategy for insurance products. To build a successful strategy, I perform regular research on competitors, so that the best practice covering both market and consumer trend can be achieved. For launching marketing campaigns, I'm involved in drafting the details of campaigns and collaborating with internal and external parties for implementation. Internal parties include legal and compliance teams for reviewing terms and conditions of programs, and corporate communication team for providing professional customer-facing content. For those external parties, they are designer houses providing design of promotional web pages and banners. After the promotion, I evaluate each campaign's performance and try to propose insights for my manager as learning points for the program's launch in the future.
Would you please describe the procedure of launching a marketing program?
Yes. When there is a new product launch, I'll have meeting with product team for understanding the key features and benefits towards customers. Next, I join with my team members to have brainstorm session in proposing several options of marketing activities. After reviewing the pros and cons of different suggestion, I'll base on the agreed approach to draft the detailed marketing plan with estimated budget and expected target for management approval. Once the plan and budget are approved, I'll prepare proposal and present the details of overall arrangement to the product team. For example, the logistics, attractiveness, offer, and duration of program. After fine-tuning the proposal, I'll seek for comment from legal and compliance teams for ensuring that the program message and content are both clear with terms and conditions protected. Finally, I'll consult corporate communication team for ensuring that the customer-facing content is presented to the public from professional perspective. Once the content is approved, I'll brief advertising agency to design and build the promotional web pages and banners for different social media platforms. Once design of those pages is approved internally, an online marketing event is tested satisfactorily, the program can finally be launched. Last but not the least, after the launch, review of performance is required for measuring the result if the target can be met. Collection of feedback from customers is also important, so that I can understand how and why the performance of the next program can be improved. As a whole, I manage the whole process from end to end.
What is your achievement at the current employer?
Well, last year, I was nominated as the outstanding employee of my department. It reflected that my contribution to the company was recognized for different areas, including launching flagship project according to schedule and providing best support to the management. I'm grateful for getting the personal award. For flagship project, I launched a digital platform for health and insurance. Customers can easily apply for different types of insurance products through a streamlined digital flow. The total number of applications was doubled when compared with the same period in the previous year.
Before joining First Insurance, you worked at another insurance company. Can you illustrate the job duty as well?
Yes. I worked as a product development executive and assisted in managing and monitoring product development process for over 2 years. For delivering a new product, I was involved in the whole development lifecycle, including product design, testing, and sales support. For product design, I supported my manager to perform benchmarking and proposed if there were any features that could outperform competitors. I also took part in testing for ensuring the product was made based on the requirement. I reported progress, consolidated report, and ensured satisfactory result before launching. In order to support the frontline colleagues with sufficient selling tool, I also prepared product training materials with predefined customer script for raising the successful rate of closing deals. In addition, I also collected feedback from sales channel and enhanced product feature if there were demanding business needs.
What do you know about us?
I got the news that your company had strategic alliance with a technology company that specialized in artificial intelligence recently. It shows good sign of development for customer-driven insurance solution with intelligent design. Your company has invested resources in research and development so that better solution can be designed and offered to customers.
You have over 5 years of product and marketing experience in insurance area. What do you think of the future trend of insurance industry?
I think there will be increasing number of innovative and new market entrants because of the demanding customer needs and use of new technologies. Insurance companies should engage with customers for more personalized and innovative products by providing excellent customer experience. Decentralization will skip those banks as the middlemen of distributing the products. To sustain a competitive edge, insurance companies should put more focus on customer journey for securing the trust and loyalty of acquiring new customers.
What do you think your contribution to us?
Well, based on my past experience, I have 5 years of relevant working experience in marketing, product development, and project management in insurance industry. I'm able to understand customer needs well and propose ways to build deeper relationships during the entire customer journey. I'll provide insights on product strategy and devote myself to bringing successful launch of new products for your company.
Can you briefly introduce the undergraduate course at university?
Sure. I studied e-commerce for my undergraduate degree at university. It provided me opportunity to acquire digital-related knowledge, covering latest e-business model, e-marketing, e-logistics, and technology. Through fundamental principles and practical cases, I'm able to get inspired of new thinking and strategies, and apply the knowledge in my work.
What's your strength and weakness?
I think my strength is my willingness to support my teammates and boss as one team, because having a strong team spirit can definitely solve different problems. For weakness, I think I'm quite a detail-oriented person. During brainstorming session, I may take longer time to think and ensure the logistics of the program is thoroughly considered without any customer's confusion.
What's the reason of leaving the current employer?
I've been working for traditional insurance companies for over 5 years. Digital transformation has already impacted customers' choice nowadays, and increasing adoption of technologies would be the key to success. Your company is using InsurTech to improve efficiency, distribution, and administration of process. I have a strong belief that it's the future of growing business, and want to be part of the team.
Why do we hire you?
I would like to contribute my past experience in product development and marketing areas for insurance industry. I'm able to manage projects independently, with attentive to details. For liaising with different parties, I possess strong negotiation skills with cooperative manner. Your company is a fast-growing company and requires candidate to help growing business sales aggressively. I'm confident that my knowledge and skill will help driving the business growth of your company. Moreover, I'm able to work under pressure with multitask skills.
How is your 5-year plan?
After 5 years, I would like to accumulate relevant experience and to be the product expert of the insurance products, and will specialize in product development and planning of insurtech area.
Can you describe your character?
I'm a kind, self-control, and positive thinking person. During facing challenge, I'm able to take up the challenge and willing to solve the problem with patience and persistent manner.
How do you prioritize your work?
I usually prepare and maintain a to-do list with deadline and importance every day. I would keep track of the status and follow the deadline required. For some of the tasks that are relatively important and concerned by the management, I'll follow up those items at higher priority and keep close monitoring of the status.
How will you manage stress?
I sometimes feel stressful, especially when the project is under the spotlight of the management and the timeline is extremely tight. However, I would try to step back and like to treat stress as motivation for achieving the goal. Although it's not easy to handle it, I would try my best to keep positive mindset for overcoming the stress.
What's your expected salary?
From what I know about the position, I think somewhere in the range of $3,000 to $4,000. It's negotiable because career prospect is also my consideration.
When will you be available to report duty?
It's 1 month notification period from my existing employer. I would try my best to arrange to report duty earlier, after deducting my number of days from my entitled annual leave.
Any questions about the role?
May I know the team size and structure?
Marketing team has a team size of 5. Sales and marketing manager reports to senior sales and marketing manager, and there are 2 subordinates supporting the manager. Do you have further questions?
No, it's clearer now.
Great. That's all for my questions today. Thanks for your time. We're now in the screening process. We'll contact you for second round of interview 2 weeks later.
Thanks for giving me opportunity in presenting my profile to you. I'll wait for your notification later.
That's good. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Tips for online job interview.
Hi Jonathan. I've joined a virtual career fair recently.
Is it nice and professional?
Yes. The virtual hiring event is organized very well.
What are the types of jobs that you're interested in?
I would like to explore opportunities for customer services and marketing-related posts.
Did you submit any application?
Yes. I've submitted applications to some employers for review.
It's cool. How's the response?
As I've also attached a video, the response was quite good.
It's becoming more common for submitting video.
It can quickly provide my first impression to the employers.
You've got the chance of participating in interviews. Right?
Yes. I received the reply of some employers. I'll attend 5 online interviews from sizable companies next week.
Fantastic. More employers have already shifted face-to-face interview to online interview during initial screening. The whole hiring process is a combination of in-person and online interviews.
Did you attend online interviews before?
Yes. However, I have some fault before.
What were the issues?
The result was horrible, and the errors were totally my underestimation and carelessness.
I'm a bit stressful. Can you share with me the tips so that I can learn from the mistakes?
Sure. There are additional considerations, especially for online interview.
I hope I can stand out from others.
You should take into account the differences of environment. For example, internet connectivity, bandwidth issues, and video interview platform.
Nowadays, we're required to adapt to the new form of remote hiring.
I would assume that you should prepare as you would for a normal interview.
Definitely. I'll perform research to understand the employers, prepare questions and answers, and practice repeatedly.
Good. It's an important step.
I'm not a tech-savvy person. What do you think of the most critical area?
For online interview, I think that the key area should be related to the technical setting. I mean your mobile device and internet connection.
I would make sure the device is fully charged and the internet connection is reliable with optimum speed. The camera and audio work well. In fact, I've already downloaded the latest version of different video interview platforms and got familiar with them. Are they sufficient?
I think that they are the basic items only.
Oh, really? What are the other important points?
To avoid any disturbance during interview, you should turn off all notifications of your mobile device and set your phone to silent mode. You may also turn on "Do Not Disturb" in any tool, or state "Please do not disturb" wording to avoid incoming calls or messages.
I did not aware of it. Different mobile applications have different notifications popping up randomly.
Please also take note that your background should not be cluttered. You may select a simple virtual background, or blur the background from the video interview platforms. There are also various free virtual background applications. It can let the interviewer to focus the attention on you, rather than your background. Moreover, you may also consider co-working space, for ensuring a clean background, silent environment, and better light source.
As my room is a bit messy, I prefer the virtual background. In addition, I've a desk light, and there should be plenty of light.
It can bring better effect if you can make the most of your natural light you have.
Noted. I'll try to move the position near my window.
Great. Besides, I suggested you keeping a backup of headphone during interview.
I've never thought of it. As my earbuds are sometimes not functioning well, it's a good reminder to me.
You should also close all other windows and programs of your computer or mobile device by ensuring that there will not be any impact to the video interview platforms.
I see your point. All possible distractions should be eliminated.
If you can set up a free account at those interview platforms, you may also rehearse for the interview. It can help you to have a displayed confidence at the virtual presence.
Absolutely. It can at least reduce my nervousness.
Except for technical setting, it's also important to be mindful of your presentation.
I'll dress professionally, look at the screen, and talk slowly.
Please be careful. You should look directly at the camera instead of your screen. Do you know why?
Is it related to eye contact?
Right. To show your sincerity, you should maintain eye contact with an affirmative nod ongoingly.
Got it. It can show my strong interest with engaging posture to the interviewer.
If you look at your screen, the interviewer may feel that you're staring into space. It means the disrespect of the post.
Wow. I cannot get used to the movement.
To avoid the feeling of reading from a script, you should also not refer to the notes too often.
How can I do it in a more natural way? I'll prepare some notes, which will be placed in front of me.
The interviewer on the other side won't ever know your screen. I suggested you can stick some posts on your screen for reminding you some of the key points.
Do I need to recite the notes?
To be more natural, you should be familiar with your answer. Please do not have a wrong concept that you can directly read the script for online interview.
Okay. I should train up myself to achieve proficiency.
Especially when you're tense. You'll forget everything. The sticky posts on your screen are to remind you of points you've already practiced.
Is it anything else?
The last important point is to join the online interview 15 minutes before the required starting time. Do you know why?
To show my punctuality?
There are several reasons. Please bear in mind. First, the interviewer may join it earlier. It would be better for you to wait for the interviewer, but not vice versa. Interviewer may test you whether you show strong interest of the post. You can impress interviewer if other candidates cannot demonstrate the same behavior. Second, in case of any problem of your technical setting, you may still have some times to fix or adjust. You never know the unexpected issues from the external environment. Third, you can keep calm and take a deep breath before the start of interview.
Thank you so much. I feel less frustrating now, and will get prepared for each of the item you raised out.
Good luck. Please let me know the result later.
Answering tough interview questions. How do you manage stress when dealing with tight deadline? How do you manage stress when dealing with tight deadline? I usually step back and list out the importance, complexity, and deadline of each task. It would be more manageable with a clear roadmap of completing the tasks with priority. It can help overcoming stress. I usually step back and list out the importance, complexity, and deadline of each task. It would be more manageable with a clear roadmap of completing the tasks with priority. It can help overcoming stress. How do you respond to failure if the sales target cannot be achieved? How do you respond to failure if the sales target cannot be achieved? I'll perform in-depth review on the performance of the program. I'll also check the response from the customer service department by getting customers' feedback. I'll try to improve the logistics of the program to be launched onwards. I'll perform in-depth review on the performance of the program. I'll also check the response from the customer service department by getting customers' feedback. I'll try to improve the logistics of the program to be launched onwards. How do you handle conflicts across teams? How do you handle conflicts across teams? As different colleagues may have their underlying reasons, I'll try to understand their rationales behind and negotiate with them patiently and sincerely. I'll let them know the concerns from the management and strive to come up with the best option for the company. As different colleagues may have their underlying reasons, I'll try to understand their rationales behind and negotiate with them patiently and sincerely. I'll let them know the concerns from the management and strive to come up with the best option for the company. If overtime is required during weekend, what do you think? If overtime is required during weekend, what do you think? I'm willing to be competent at the job. I'll make my best effort to complete the required tasks on time. I'm also flexible to work remotely anytime. I'm willing to be competent at the job. I'll make my best effort to complete the required tasks on time. I'm also flexible to work remotely anytime. What is your greatest achievement of your previous job? What is your greatest achievement of your previous job? Being a marketing manager, I'm able to deliver effective marketing campaigns with an aggressive timeline. I can bring an extra of 30% increase of sales revenue on average in a year. Being a marketing manager, I'm able to deliver effective marketing campaigns with an aggressive timeline. I can bring an extra of 30% increase of sales revenue on average in a year. What's your style of management? What's your style of management? I would base on the character of my team members and adjust my management style. My objective is to let members having clear direction and right approach to accomplish the tasks without any frustration while meeting the timeline. I would base on the character of my team members and adjust my management style. My objective is to let members having clear direction and right approach to accomplish the tasks without any frustration while meeting the timeline. What is your weakness? What is your weakness? I'm very concerned of my quality of work. My character pushes me to make thorough consideration on the details of the marketing plan. Hence, I usually submit it for my boss's review with very limited timeline. I'm very concerned of my quality of work. My character pushes me to make thorough consideration on the details of the marketing plan. Hence, I usually submit it for my boss's review with very limited timeline. Do you think you can match with the culture of the company? Do you think you can match with the culture of the company? I'm aware of your company's core values via your website and social media platforms. After further understanding the job description during the interview, I have a stronger feel and hopefully would like to be part of your team. I'm aware of your company's core values via your website and social media platforms. After further understanding the job description during the interview, I have a stronger feel and hopefully would like to be part of your team. What is your long-term goal? What is your long-term goal? For the coming 10 years, I would like to be the marketing expertise in the consumer goods industry. I've continually taken professional courses to acquire practical and updated skills and applications under my professional area. For the coming 10 years, I would like to be the marketing expertise in the consumer goods industry. I've continually taken professional courses to acquire practical and updated skills and applications under my professional area.